Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Rayge, and we are back today with an update video here in regards to the importance of power cores, but now how it's completely reshaped the free-to-play scene to unlock new characters upon the release in a very sustainable manner. And I want to walk you through this once again in case you guys missed this, because Gorr is coming today. It's going to be a very important, vital day, because once his introduction into the game comes, there's going to be a huge meta shift, especially with respective characters like Black Knight and Old Man Logan getting countered directly from Gorr. So for sure, you'll see a change in the standings and the rankings as well. But that's also why I want to talk about why it's so pivotal and why Arena game mode is honestly, in my opinion, the most important game mode, especially for those of you that are free to play and competing and trying to unlock characters that are going to be very meta changing, like this new Annihilator team. So first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, in case you missed this update from a couple weeks back, they've done a complete overhaul in the arena rankings. The reason why this dynamic and strategy has changed completely is because it's essentially been revised to reach the broader majority of the community. You know, you used to only be able to earn 500 power cores per day if you're rank 1. Now, if you're in the top 10, you're getting 500 per day. If you're in the top 20, you're getting 450. And within the 21 to 50 range, you're getting 400 per day. This is absolutely unbelievable and phenomenal for those of you that are free play, because not only are you able to sustain the event requirements, such as, you know, refreshing campaign energy, adding that into the leaderboards, but as well, now we have this opportunity where we can actually unlock brand new characters day one if you're just hoarding and using power cores specifically for that purpose. That's what I'm doing. I have so much power cores right now that I'm able to partake in events and also budget for new character unlocks like Gorr coming at reset today. But further than that, ladies and gentlemen, remember, this new team coming, this Annihilators team, is an arena team, so it further justifies why we should be focused on this team and unlocking them as soon as possible. I mean, even just look at the example here of Gladiator. His release and offer came last week. His free-to-play event's still not in game yet. It's going to be next week, likely going to be the way of a monthly event. So there's still going to be some idle time before most folks are actually getting access to him. You know, unless those of you lucked out with his orbs and with the Gladiator orb fragments here, where maybe you can get that random RNG chance of getting that 100 shards. Otherwise, everyone's just waiting and seeing their arena rankings plummet, which is detrimental, obviously, at the end of the day, because remember, like I said, the higher you rank, the more power cores you're going to be generating. But further than that, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to show you here a screenshot of the first video I made last week following the leveling and build up of my Gladiator to gear tier 18. It's also where I first demonstrated how powerful and insane he is, already being that one piece part of Annihilator, but already reshaping the meta. And as you can see on screen, right, this is following his unlock, following his upgrades. I sat comfortably at 14,961 power cores. Because of that sustained ranking, look at where my account is now, 17,411. So in the span of me unlocking Gladiator and bringing him up, I've also accumulated and added more power cores. And remember, I've been hoarding campaign energy nonstop for the Diamond Claws event right now. That's happening right now. So the power core balance actually in my account would have been higher if there wasn't an unforeseeable event such as this leaderboard one that we're trying to stay competitive in, right? So absolutely unbelievable numbers is what I'm trying to get at here, ladies and gentlemen. For an arena, a meta changing team like Annihilators, you want to be spending all your power cores on these teams. If you only have power cores for 1 or 2 characters, that's okay. I would start with them one at a time, but each of them are going to be providing value in some way, shape, or form. Especially once Gorr comes in today, we're going to be expecting Old Man Logan and Black Knight to be shifted up quite a bit. That synergy with Gladiator and Gorr is going to be very, very important to watch for. Apocalypse and Skrull will likely still be in, but yeah, it remains to be seen who's going to be the odd man out. I'll keep you guys up to date because I'm going to be doing the same thing as well with his unlock today. When he comes out, I'm probably going to budget about 78,000 power cores, because now that we've experimented what happened with Gladiator last week, I'm more than confident that we're going to have enough power cores for Thanos endgame. Likely expected to be released next week, ladies and gentlemen. So again, to recap, guys, if you have power cores, I highly urge you to use them on these Annihilator characters because it's going to increase your arena ranking, which is also going to further your power cores. You have to spend cores to make cores. It's an investment, right? And it's similar to what we approached Black Panther Shuri and Hank Pym. Wasn't happy with what happened with the Captain Britain situation, but at the end of the day, I still unlocked both Hank Pym and Black Panther well before their free-to-play event came to be. And on top of that, you can see we were able to land the 5 yellow and Shuri because we got, once again, lucky with some orbs. Thanks again to power cores. And then even Hank Pym, we had him fully unlocked before his event, which took absolutely forever. It was a historic timing in terms of a delay with this event coming out. But at the end of the day, we got the unlocks, we got new characters ready to go here. And when you get these characters earlier on, you can invest in them earlier on to prepare you for events that are coming, right? So this new Annihilator team is absolutely no exception. Each and every one of these members are super, super important. Now, having said that, how you want to be using your power cores then is going to be up to you, because like I said, all 3 members are important. Just remember, Gladiator's got an event coming next week, so we would expect that Gorr will probably be the week after, and then following that, likely Thanos Endgame, who is the most important member of the team. But to take it home, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to point out that right now, at this point, the only thing we should be using power cores on is new characters unlocks, unless we've deemed the characters not to be, you know, meta changing, and maybe they're just not valuable in that same respect. But we know that 2 more raid teams are coming now with Night Stalkers and Orcus, so we definitely want to be mindful of that. But this Annihilators team is an absolute huge investment, because by putting resources and building them earlier on, not only are they going to have Dark Dimension value, they're going to be providing that cushion for you to be competitive in arena. And yeah, for myself, I don't really do much attacks anyway, so that's okay. But at the end of the day, the arena game mode was always about the accumulation of power cores, right? Whether or not you have fun in it is another story, because at some point you're just going to be up against some mirror matches and so forth. But I'll tell you this right now, even though I'm not as engaged now in arena battling, you know, the mirror matches and so forth, I am extremely satisfied seeing how these power cores are building up, because that gives me the opportunity to pivot now, right, ladies and gentlemen? So, you know, it gives me the opportunity here to refresh campaign energy when I need to. When new characters come that are outside of our expectations, we're ready to pivot. And furthermore, leaderboard events like Diamond Claws right now, I am sitting comfortable, ladies and gentlemen, comfortable in this top 5,000 range right now. Actually, this is going to go even higher once we do Gorr's unlock here and use his power cores. I'm very curious how much the leaderboards is going to shift quite a bit here, because those that have power cores and those that don't, that's going to be what sets you apart here from the leaderboards if you're competing free to play. As for the spending aspect, I can't comment on that because I'm free to play, but obviously money is always going to be trumping the leaderboards at the end of the day. But again, an opportunity now where we can use a finite resource such as this that we're earning day by day to help us with everything else, such as getting ranked rewards that are better, the unlocks of new characters and so forth. So this is a different type of strategy that's been implemented in 2024, but I highly urge you guys to keep on competing, keep on working on these arena teams, because right now this is going to be what's most important, especially with this new changing meta and how much value this Annihilators team has already added into the game modes. And I'm very excited to bring them into Dark Dimension once I can gear them up as well. So let me know what you guys think in comments below if you agree or disagree. Thank you for your time as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.